This is Rabbi Andy and this is day 16, Pearls of Elul, as we're getting ready for this year's Rosh Hashana and high holidays, the 10 days which we call the Days of Awe. And I want to share this week a teaching. Actually, I don't even know that it was set up as a teaching. It came as part of a podcast that I was listening to. I think I've already presented some material from Rabbi Shmuly Yanklowitz, a modern Orthodox teacher who lives out in Arizona, a very, very good friend, a dear friend, and an amazing teacher. And I do want to highly recommend his podcast that he puts out there. This one comes from when he was looking at 45 different philosophers and what Judaism has to say about them. And I just found it to be incredible. But the teaching that he shared, and I think it was like an answer to a question that somebody had asked, really I thought resonated for the high holidays because he was talking about why is it that we would find ourselves going to a synagogue on the high holidays. And if you read the words there, it's kind of interesting. I don't know that I agree with all of them. He says, look, if you're going for the music, you can find better music out there, better choral stuff. And I happen to think what we provide at Temple Emmanuel here in Greensboro is pretty exceptional. And he says, well, if you're going for, for other things, you might find better things elsewhere. Like if you're going for friends, why should you go sit next to somebody, especially when someone behind you is going to shush you and you can't even talk to the people that are speaking with you? He says, look, we go for many, many different reasons. We're together on the high holidays because this is really different than Passover, which is designed to be more of a family ritual. High holidays is a time that we get together. Shabbat is a time to get together. He says you should really go with a soul curriculum. What is it that you're working on? What is it that you want to accomplish? You'd be surprised sometimes when we go in with a curriculum, we wind up accomplishing something very different than what we came into the room with. Use the music as a backdrop. Use the setting in order to advance what it is that you're hoping to grow from spiritually for the year. The bottom line is that community matters, and it matters in many different ways. But especially, and this may sound so dissonant here in the Western world where we can seem to individualize our spirituality at times, his argument is for why community matters even in matters of spiritual growth. Being together. These past years have been tough. They've actually encouraged us to be apart for many months. In fact, some of us weren't even going out of our own homes. We weren't interacting with that. It's only 4 years ago. And at other times, our society and even the algorithms on the internet are telling us to pull apart. But community matters. It matters for the way that we grow. So I'm interested in what your spiritual curriculum, your soul curriculum is for these coming days. Maybe you want to share that. Whatever it might be, I hope that if you're here in Greensboro and part of our congregation, that we'll all be together for this year's Rosh Hashana, Yom Kippur, for so many things around and beyond. But share a comment, share a thought. I'd love to hear from you about what you think about what my dear buddy, Rabbi Shmuly Yanklowitz, has to teach and what it is that we can all learn from. Take care.